Hello guys, it is your boy SubZeroExtabyte, and I am back in my green outfit and I am feeling really good and fresh and life is just fantastic because I am going to enjoy my day a lot. You might not know yet why I am going to enjoy my day that much, but it is basically because I am going to attempt a parkour again, so that is just fantastic because as all of you probably know is that I really enjoy parkours, and this parkour in particular is really amazing, as you could see. The black thing that seems to be the ground is not actually ground, but it is just a cloud or something, and you fall through it and then you fall really high from the sky, and then it is not very nice, and then you are not going to enjoy the rest of your day because then you need to respawn, and respawning is for noobs. We are noobs, so I don't want to respawn, but I am just going to do this parkour in one try because I am SubZeroExtabyte and I can do that. If I put my mind to it. Sometimes I can be really good in parkour, sometimes not so good, but that doesn't really matter that much because we are going to try anyways, and it is just going to be amazing and all of that. But we are already at some crazy thing, and we died again, because we failed, which is not really great because I don't want to fail. I just want to do this parkour and then I am going to feel amazing when I reach the end, but I guess you have to do something to feel amazing, so we are just going to do that, and then we just need to jump some green and red circle things, and it is just going to be amazing because I can already see some Angry Birds stuff in the distance, and I think that it is just going to be really great. But we are at some kind of castle. I am not really sure what this castle is, but I guess we have to do some kind of pattern because I died and dying is not great. But we are just going to try again, and now in this try we are going to just do this in one attempt because I am really good at this, at guessing and stuff, because you don't need to guess, you just had to jump on the sand because the green is bad, just like over here. But you also don't want to touch any other green stuff because as you can see you die from any little bit that is green, which is not fantastic since I have to do this again, and now I am really sad, but sadness is going to go away because I am going to get to the end of this parkour and then I won't feel sad anymore, but I am going to feel really great. The end is just fantastic because we are going to get some cake or something. I am not sure, but if I get to the end, I am going to treat myself on a piece of pie, and you should do something similar to that. Let's make a deal. If I make it to the end, I am going to eat a piece of pie as a reward, and you guys can just take whatever you want in your house that you like, because some people don't like pie, which is kind of weird since pie is just amazing and all of that, so I am not sure how you cannot like something like that. But I guess some people just don't like that stuff, but I like that stuff, so I am going to eat that stuff. But why do we keep dying to these red little annoying things? I don't like these red annoying things because they are killing me and it is quite hard to jump over them, as you can probably imagine, since I am not really hitting the things at the moment. But now the next stage looks really promising. I am not sure what you are supposed to do, but as I can already see, I think you have to choose, and as we experienced, some of these things are just imaginary or something because you fall through them and then you are going to fall to the ground, and we don't want that because that is not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is to get to the end of these things, and this kind girl is kind of helping me out, which is just fantastic, and she says that it is green. I think I chose for blue because I am an independent submarine and I don't need no girl to teach me which ones are good and which ones are bad. I can do that for myself because I can come up for myself. Okay, the girl failed as well, so it must be white. Then I SN it. Well, then it is green, white, and then the middle white, and then we failed because it WAS and white. It was actually green, and the girl just played tricks on us and I fell for the bait, which is not really great, and now I died again, and now I am even more sad. So she is just basically making me sad, which I don't like. But it was green, white, green, and that is a lot of green, just like our outfit, so I quite like that. And as you already know, I like green, so anything that is green is just something that is fantastic to me. But that doesn't really matter right now because right now I am just going to move on to these things that look like that English candy, with those colors and the black stuff in the middle. I don't know what they are called, but they taste like kind of alright, so they are not really great, but I just wanted to mention them because they are quite good. Not fantastic, but they are alright, so that is just something that is fantastic. But right now, we are just playing and failing Mission Impossible. And as you already heard, it is Mission Impossible, so why are we even trying if it is impossible? I am not sure, but I guess nothing is impossible if you just put your mind to it, and that is what we did, and that feels amazing. And we made it to the end because we set our minds to it and we did this together.
Hi, is your grandma hiding something secret?
Hello Alex, is your refrigerator running?
That's not fun, is it? Sub, I expected your actual voice. You know, that's the lamest thing ever.
You know Alex, that might be the lamest thing you have ever heard, but you know I cannot talk with my very own voice because that will compromise me because I work for the CIA, remember? Wait, no, not that is not my usual voice here, but you know what I mean, right? You know that all of that stuff is confidential and that I am not allowed at all to talk about this subject, but congrats, you have successfully made me talk about it in public, so now I will have to hang you up because I cannot longer keep this connection going, because if the CIA is listening they will be at my doorstep any second now. Bonk bonk bonk. Oh, what is that? I think that the CIA is already at my door, knocking on my door. Thank you Alex, I have to go now and you are breaking up anyway, so I will catch up with you later, bye. Wait Alex, are you still there? Because I do not want to hurt your feelings. I most definitely do not want to hurt your feelings because you are one of my best friends and or pals. See what I did there with the whole pals thing? I guess you know what I meant with that, so yeah, never mind that whole part of our good conversation over the phone here. But hey, you are not talking anymore, so I am assuming that you already hung up on me, so I will hang up too now because I do not want to be the guy that doesn't hang up in this phone call, so I will really talk to you later now. Bye bye Alex, good call. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Anyway, let's move on. We need to jump some really dangerous looking cubes. And as we are sub, we already failed. But as we are also sub, we are not giving up. That kind of rhymes. Not really, but that is okay. We are just going to try that again and then hopefully we were going to make it this time. But these things look really dangerous, so I am not sure if this is another Mission Impossible since we already failed 2 times, but we got quite far the second time, so that is just fantastic. And we are just going to try again. Wait, how did I know that I was going to fail for the second time? Well, I guess that I am just a wizard. No, just kidding, I already felt it, and as I saw that I was going down I thought to myself that I might as well claim to be a wizard. I am not sure if that would be something positive because in the Renaissance they weren't really kind to witches and stuff, but I guess that a wizard is something entirely different than a witch. Well, I am not really sure. But this is kind of amazing, this black line that we need to follow. And we don't need to touch the pink because never touch the pink. Once you go pink you will never again think. Yes, that was a quote, and you can quote me on that one. Don't touch the pink outline with the black line because it is going to kill you, and I assume that you don't want to get killed, so just don't touch the pink. But we are already long past that stage, so why are we still talking about it? I am not sure, maybe it is because the stage that we are on is so weird. Because we literally have to climb a mountain and it is quite easy because you just have to avoid the red. We already did that, and now we have the next challenge where we need to jump weird looking yellow things, so that is something that is also not really that great, but I guess we just need to jump all of these things and then we are going to get to the end, and then we are a bit closer to the entire end, and then we can get ourselves some pie. And you guys can eat whatever you wanted to eat, because that is something that we then deserve, since I think we have been through enough pain. This parkour is really exhausting. No, just kidding, I don't get exhausted in Roblox. But now we need to try this again because apparently, as we already knew, the yellow was bad, but I really wanted to touch it because it just looks really interesting. Just like yellow snow. I think I have already once said that you shouldn't eat yellow snow. How delicious it looks. It is not something along the lines of lemon. It is not really great if you really eat it because it is and what you think it is, so I warned you. If you ever try yellow snow in the winter, then you can say that I warned you. If you are a really curious fella, well, that is up to you, but I warned you, so Sub was there for you when you needed him the most. But now we need to jump some ramps all the way to the top. And that was and really that hard, so we did that in one try. I am not really sure where we ended up after that, but I guess we are really high up in the clouds or something. It is quite strange, but I guess we are just going to roll with it and just enjoy the rest of this nice parkour. I am not sure if the end is already there, but I guess that we have just started, so it would and really be logical that the end would already be there, since that would be really weird. But right now, as it has been the same as the entire parkour, the aim is just to get to the end and not die. Okay, sometimes it can happen that you die, and I am fine with that, so I am just going to roll with it, and I am just going to roll to the end as well, since I am really motivated to get to the end now, so I am just going to do just that, and I am going to enjoy my pie so much that I am instantly going to enjoy the rest of my day, since I really deserved it when I get to the end, because I have died a lot. If someone counted the amounts of times that I have died, you are the hero of the day, and please let me know down below what there is to go. Wait, I tried to be a cool rapper, but I don't believe that below rhymes with go, but at least I tried, I guess. But we are just heading to the end as we are already doing the entire time, but I think that I thought that the end would be just a bit closer, but it is like really fast if I say so myself. But we just need to walk like a lot and not die, because if we die just like we did, then we have to do it again, and that is not what we want. But I guess that now that we are all the way in the beginning, we might as well go out with a banger and do one of those trials where people get to the end of a parkour within like 2 minutes or something. But I can try. I won't guarantee that I am going to do all of this in one try, but I guess that we are already on a good start since we haven't died yet, which is fantastic, and we are really on a roll. We have just done all of that in a couple of seconds, where at the beginning we really needed to try hard on those parkour stages things and we still died. But now it is like we do this on the regular, but that is not something that I do on the regular. But I guess I have just got the amount of experience that I needed to try out a time trial, and we already know the colors of the bar things, so we can just hop through that, and then we are going to do the English candy again, and then we just head to the end. And I don't think that it is really far from now, so that is just fantastic. And now a bit of Mission Impossible, and then a bit that is really amazing, since there are colors of balls and we have to hop over them, and we are just going to enjoy our stay on the colored balls since they look really delicious with the sugar canes next to them. And now all of this sudden I am really feeling Christmas for some reason, because there were sugar canes and those things get eaten by Christmas, so that is just amazing. And these Nokia phones don't get eaten by Christmas, but they are still really amazing phones. And now we just need to walk along white path with a lot of corners, so that is just fantastic, and we just do this like it is nothing, since this is actually like nothing. But nothing makes you fail, I guess, since there is no ground to keep you up, so you fail. And when you fail, it isn't about how hard you can hit, but it is about how hard you can get hit and get back up. Wait, no, that is a quote that is used for boxing. I don't get hit by this white line. Okay, that was a bit weird, but just ignore that for now, since boxing is also really cool. But the cubes are back, and we are just going to do this in one try, and we kind of did that already, and now we just need to do this pink and black thing, and pink makes you never think or something like that. And now we just need to climb some kind of weird mountain, and then I don't think it is really far. We still have that yellow thing ahead of us, and I think like right after the yellow thing the end was near, so we are just going to head to the yellow bar thing, and we are not going to touch the yellow, and we just need to climb a couple of ladders, and then all of a sudden I am Aladdin and I can show you the world. And I am going to show you the world, and then I am just going to cheat a bit to the end, and then the end is going to look really cool. But we even failed as Aladdin, so we are just going to get back up and go to the end, and then we feel like some kind of fighter jet that is almost at its destination, and then he is at the end, and then the fighter jet is just going to feel amazing. But yeah guys, talking about the end, this is not only going to be the end of the parkour. I am heading to the end of the parkour while I am Aladdin. But I guess that I have to say goodbye since this is the end of the video. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see all of you later, and then goodbye. Hello, I am Sub and I like to go to the pub. No, just kidding, drinking is bad for you. But I like bouncy balls since you can just throw them off something and then they just bounce back. They are kind of similar to a slinky because you can just throw it kind of like off the stairs, and then it is just going to the end of the stairs like at the bottom. But then it is also kind of like a boomerang. Well, the slinky not so much since it doesn't come back. But I guess that it is awesome that you can throw a boomerang into the sky and then it just comes back flying to you. That kind of reminds me of a frisbee. Wow, how have we gone from a bouncing ball to a frisbee? Well, if you paid attention to my beautiful story then you would know. But a frisbee doesn't really come back, but you can throw that into the air as well. Did you know that in Greece the people throw with their plates for good luck? Well, I don't think they do that all the time since that would cost a lot of money. But at some events or something they just like to do that.